My fiancée said during our engagement party. I only said yes because the ring was beautiful. I never wanted to marry you. She was drunk. I replied, thanks for the honesty. Then I took the ring off her finger in front of 80 guests. When she sobered up the next morning and realized what she'd done. Welcome to seductive dreams. I, 32 male, am still processing what happened at my engagement party. It's been less than a week, and honestly, I'm just running on autopilot at this point. So, my fiancée, 29, and I had been together 4 years. Solid relationship, or so I thought. Got engaged about 6 months back. The ring? Yeah, let's talk about the ring. She'd been dropping hints for literally a year. Screenshots from jewelry stores, Instagram posts. She'd accidentally show me casual mentions about her friends' engagement rings. Real subtle stuff. The ring she wanted was specific. 2-carat diamond, platinum band, the whole deal. Cost me $15,000. I know. But I loved her, wanted her to be happy. Saved up for over a year. Worth it, right? Wrong. Engagement party was last weekend. Big venue, about 80 people, both families, all our friends, CO workers. We'd been planning this thing for weeks. Everything was perfect. Open bar, good food, nice decorations. Everyone was having a great time. By late evening, most people were pretty buzzed. My fiancée had been going hard on the champagne all night, like way more than usual. But whatever she was celebrating, her friends were all there. Everyone was happy. Then we were standing near the bar with a group of her college friends. Her maid of honor was gushing about the ring. Standard stuff. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. You're so lucky. When did you know he was the one? My fiancée laughed. That drunk laugh. That's too loud. Honestly, I only said yes because the ring was beautiful. I mean, look at this thing. She held up her hand, admiring it like it was the last slice of pizza. I never actually wanted to marry him. Everything stopped like someone hit pause on the whole room. I just stared at her. Babe, what? She turned to me, swaying a bit. What? It's true. You're like, fine, I guess, but this ring is perfect. More people were looking now. Conversations dying out around us. My mom had stopped talking mid-sentence across the room. The maid of honor tried to save it. She's just drunk. She doesn't mean I totally mean it. My fiancé cut her off. I told my sister last year if he gets me the right ring, I'll say yes, and he did. Mission accomplished. She actually giggled. Something just clicked. Cold clarity. All those weird little moments over the past year suddenly made perfect sense. Thanks for the honesty, I said, nice and calm. Then I took her left hand and slid the ring off her finger. What are you doing? She tried to pull away, but her drunk coordination wasn't helping. Keeping what's mine? I said, loud enough that people could hear since that's apparently all you wanted anyway. Pocketed the ring. She stared at her bare finger like I just cut it off. Wait, no, I was joking, baby. I was kidding, were you? I looked around at everyone watching with their phones out. Did that sound like a joke? Nobody said anything. A few people actually shook their heads. No. Her mom came rushing over. What's going on? Ask your daughter, I said. I'm leaving. Walked out. Didn't look back. Heard her crying behind me. Heard her mom freaking out. Heard the murmur of 80 people trying to process what just happened. Got in my car, sat there for a minute, then just drove home. Sat in my apartment for a while, just staring at the ring on my coffee table. Then my phone started blowing up. Her, oh me, I'm so sorry. I was drunk. I didn't mean it. Please come back. Everyone's asking what happened. Her, you're embarrassing me. Notice how fast it went from sorry to blaming me. Yeah, her mom. You need to come back right now and fix this. Her sister way to humiliate her at her own party. Real mature. Blocked all of them. Called the venue and explained I wouldn't be paying the remaining balance since, no engagement. The coordinator was actually super cool about it. Said she'd seen the whole thing go down. Mentioned the videographer definitely got it on camera. Perfect evidence. Went to bed, slept better than I had in months, honestly. Update 1. Next morning, early pounding on my door wakes me up. My ex-fiancée looking absolutely wrecked. Still in her party dress, mascara everywhere, hair like she'd been electrocuted. We need to talk, she says when I open the door. Nope. Started closing it. She stuck her foot in. Please, I was drunk. You can't just end 4 years over a drunk mistake. Wasn't the drunk part that bothered me, I said. It was the honest part. That's not fair. People say stupid things when they're drunk. Yeah. Or do they just say what they're actually thinking without the filter? Full waterwork started. I love you. I want to marry you. Please, can we just talk? Here's where I messed up. I let her in. We sat on opposite ends of the couch. She went into this whole explanation nervous about the party, drank too much, her friends were being competitive about rings, felt pressured to seem excited, blah blah blah. So, where's the part where you actually want to marry me? I asked. She hesitated. That pause told me everything. I do want to marry you. I'm just scared. Marriage is big. You weren't too scared to plan a whole wedding. Save the dates. Register at 3 different stores. That's different. How? Nothing. She had nothing. So, she pivoted. Can I at least have my ring back while we figure this out? No, it's my ring. Actually, it's mine until we get married. Conditional gift. Look it up. Her face went red. You're being petty. It was meant for me. It was meant for someone who wanted to marry me, not someone who wanted jewelry. She tried the soft approach, reaching for my hand. Baby, I'm sorry. Can we please work through this? Go to counseling. Work through what? You deciding if I'm worth more than the ring. That's not. You're twisting my words. I'm repeating your words from last night in front of 80 people. She stood up fast, anger replacing the tears. Fine, keep the ring. I'll buy my own. But this is on you. You gave up on us. Sure, I'm the bad guy. She slammed the door so hard my neighbor's dog started barking. Couple hours later, her dad called. Usually reasonable guy. Not today. Son, my daughter is devastated. What you did was cruel. What she said was cruel. She was drunk. You humiliated her publicly. She humiliated herself publicly. I just didn't pretend it didn't happen. You could have handled it privately, why, so she could lie about it later. At least now there's witnesses. You need to return that ring and apologize. Not happening. Then we have a problem. No, sir, your daughter has a problem. Not mine anymore. He hung up on me. That afternoon my brother showed up with pizza and beer. Didn't ask questions, just let me talk. Finally asked what I'd been avoiding thinking about. Did you ever suspect? Honestly, sometimes. She was always more excited about wedding stuff than us stuff. The venue, the dress, the photos. Never talked about where we'd live long term. Kids, real life things, and you still proposed. I loved her. Thought maybe she'd grow into it. He shook his head. You dodged a bullet. Expensive bullet, better than a divorce. True. Later that night, the maid of honor messaged me. We'd never really talked much before. Hey, you should know something. She's planning to post on social media that you broke up with her for no reason and stole her ring. Just warning you. Thanks. Why tell me? Because what she said was messed up. I've heard her say similar things when she's drunk before. Her friends enable it. Someone needs to not appreciate it, so she's going to try to control the narrative. Cool. Called the venue coordinator. Asked if I could get the footage from the party, specifically the bar area. Oh, honey, she said. I already had the videographer save that part separately. Figured you'd need it. 10 minutes later, crystal clear video in my inbox. My ex saying exactly what she said. Perfect audio. Witnesses reacting everything. Insurance policy. Update 2. She posted obviously. Long, tearful paragraph about how her fiancé abandoned her at their engagement party over a misunderstanding and Qley took back the ring in front of everyone, and how she's devastated and humiliated. Comments flooded in, her friends rallying, calling me controlling, abusive, some mutual friends asking what really happened. My friends defending me but getting drowned out. Her mom shared it with her own soba story about narcissistic men. Watched it happen in real time. My phone exploding. Some believing her, some believing me. Most just confused. I waited 3 hours. Let her post get traction. Let her think she controlled the story. Then I posted the video. Just the video. No caption needed. Her words clear as day. I only said yes because the ring was beautiful. I never actually wanted to marry him. The shocked faces, me taking the ring. Her trying to laugh it off. The response was nuclear. Within an hour, her post had hundreds of new comments. People calling her out, demanding she take down the lies. Her friends trying to defend her but looking stupid. She deleted her post. Too late. Screenshots everywhere. Then the calls. Her! How dare you post that? It was private. It was at a public party with 80 witnesses and a videographer. You're trying to ruin my life. I'm telling the truth. You lied about it. Her sister, you're trash. One mistake and you destroy her. She made the mistake. I'm just not covering for her. Her dad, take that video down now or I'm calling my lawyer. Cool. I'll wait. I actually called my own lawyer. Buddy from college who does family law, showed him everything. He laughed. She said this at a public event. You have footage you have rights to, and she's lying about it online. He was grinning. Dude, if anything, you could sue her for defamation, but don't. Just document everything and lock up that ring. Can she demand it back? Nope. Engagement rings are conditional gifts here. No marriage, no ring. It's yours. What if she claims common law marriage? 4 years dating, living separately. You're fine. Don't give her anything in writing saying you'll reconsider. Good to know. But her family wasn't done. Her mom started calling my mom. Mistake. My mom is sweet until you mess with her kids. Different beast. Mom's recap: her mom, your son, humiliated my daughter. My mom, your daughter, humiliated herself. She was drunk. It was a joke. My mom, 80 people didn't laugh. Neither did I. Her mom, he needs to apologize and return that ring for what? Not marrying someone who admitted she didn't want to marry him. I raised my son better than to be second choice to jewelry. Her mom hung up. My mom was actually proud. Never liked her anyway. Mom admitted over takeout Tuesday. Remember when she made you return the first ring? I'd forgotten. I'd initially bought a different ring, about $7. Beautiful vintage piece. My ex literally cried when she saw it. Disappointed tears. Said she couldn't post photos of that ring. Made me return it and get the expensive one. Should have seen it then. Wednesday, her sister showed up at my work. Security called me down. You need to make this right. She said she's depressed, barely eating. Your fault. Her fault for saying what she said. People make mistakes. People face consequences. She wants to talk, work things out. I don't. 4 years means nothing. 4 years meant everything to me. Apparently meant nothing to her except a path to an expensive ring. She loves you. She loves weddings. Big difference. New tactic. What about the deposits? Venue, caterer, photographer. She can't afford to lose that money. There it is. Not my problem. She broke the engagement. You broke it by taking the ring after she said she never wanted to marry me. Can you at least pay half? It's only fair. What's fair is her paying all of it. You're vindictive. Security started walking over. She backed off. This isn't over. Yeah, it is. My boss saw the whole thing on security cameras, called me in. Everything okay? Explained briefly. He nodded. Your ex sounds insane. Keep that ring locked up. My ex-wife tried something similar. Don't give an inch. Appreciated that. Thursday night message request on Facebook. My ex's high school best friend. Barely knew her. Hey, this is weird, but you should know something. Your ex has been planning to upgrade her ring since you got engaged. She told us at her bachelorette party she was going to hint after the wedding about wanting a bigger stone. Direct quote. Once I have his last name, he'll do anything to make me happy. Screenshot attached. Group chat from the bachelorette party. Clear as day. 4 years. She'd been playing a long game, the friend continued. I felt sick hearing it, but didn't know what to do. We're not really friends anymore. When I saw what happened at your party, figured you deserved to know. Saved the screenshots. Added them to my evidence folder. Friday morning. Registered letter from a lawyer she'd hired. Demanded one. Ring returned within 10 days. 2. Payment of 50% of wedding deposits, $12,000. 3. Written apology for public humiliation and defamation. 4. Video removed from social media or they'd sue for intentional infliction of emotional distress. Called my lawyer immediately. He read it and laughed. This is hilarious. Who's her attorney? Told him. Oh man, bottom tier ambulance chaser. She found him on a billboard. Forward this. 2 hours later, my lawyer sent their lawyer a response. Professional but brutal. Ring is legally mine per state law. Wedding deposits are her responsibility. Truth is absolute defense against defamation. Video was public event footage. Further harassment would result in counterclaims. CC'd me on it. Beautiful. Her lawyer never responded, but the entitlement wasn't done. Not even close. A few days later, Sunday morning, I get a call from my apartment building manager. Hey, got a complaint about you. Anonymous tip that you've been harassing a female resident and making threats. My blood went cold. What? I live alone. I haven't harassed anyone. Figured it was BS, but I have to follow up. Caller said they were concerned about domestic violence. I don't have a girlfriend. I just broke off an engagement. My ex has been the one showing up here. Can you prove that? I have a Ring camera. Shows her showing up multiple times. I can send you footage. Do that. This smells like someone trying to get you kicked out. Sent him the footage. Her showing up, pounding on my door, sitting on my doorstep. All of it. Yeah, that's what I thought, he said. I'll note this in the file. If she shows up again, call the cops. So, she tried to get me evicted. Cool. Real cool. Then came the social media assault, but not from her directly. Smart. Her friend started a whisper campaign, posting vague things about controlling men and financial abuse and taking back gifts out of spite. Never naming me, but everyone knew. Comments on my old posts. Not mean, just pointed. Hope you're okay with a sad face. Praying for healing from people who never talked to me before, making me look like the bad guy without saying it. Her college roommate posted a whole thread about men who use money to control women, and how taking back an engagement ring is a form of abuse. Blew up. Thousands of likes. I didn't respond, didn't engage, just screenshotted everything and sent it to my lawyer. Building a pattern, he said, "If this escalates, we have grounds for a restraining order." Tuesday. Her mom tried a different approach. Showed up at my mom's book club. Yes, really? My mom called me after. She was pissed. That woman cornered me at book club. Started crying about how you broke her daughter's heart and stole her ring, and she doesn't understand how I raised such a cruel son. What you say? I told her maybe she should have raised a daughter who doesn't lie about loving someone for their money. Then I left, not going back to that book club. Mom, I'm sorry. Don't apologize. That woman is delusional. Her daughter played you for 4 years and she's mad you ended it. My mom doesn't get mad often. When she does, it's impressive. Wednesday night late, my phone rang. Unknown number. Hello, this is Detective Morrison with the police department. I need to ask you some questions about an incident involving your ex-fiancée. My heart stopped. What incident? She filed a report claiming you've been stalking her and making threats. Can you tell me your whereabouts over the past week? I've been at work or at home. I haven't contacted her at all. She's been the one showing up at my apartment. I have camera footage. Can you send that to me? Sent everything. Ring camera footage, screenshots of her text, the threatening letters from her lawyer. All of it. Thanks. Stay by your phone. Hour later, he called back. Just letting you know we're not pursuing this. Her story doesn't match the evidence. The footage you sent shows she's been the one initiating contact. We advised her to stop contacting you. She filed a false police report. We didn't charge her, but we made it clear any future false reports would be taken seriously. I'd recommend getting a restraining order if she keeps this up. So she tried to get me arrested for something she was doing to me. That was it. Called my lawyer first thing Thursday morning. File for a restraining order. Now she's escalating. Already drafting it. Between the false police report, the eviction attempt, the harassment, and showing up at your apartment, we have more than enough. Friday afternoon, she got served. Temporary restraining order. No contact. Stay 100 yards away. Pending hearing. My phone exploded. Her friends, her family, everyone. Her sister, a restraining order. Are you insane? Her mom, this is harassment. We're getting our lawyer. Her dad, you're destroying her life over nothing. Blocked everyone, every single number. My lawyer called that evening. Her attorney reached out. They want to negotiate. Negotiate what? They'll drop all claims to the ring and wedding deposits if you drop the restraining order and delete the video. No. You sure? It's a clean break. She tried to get me evicted, arrested, and fired. She doesn't get to walk away clean. Restraining order stays. Video stays. Ring is already sold anyway. Wait, you sold it yesterday? Got $12,500. Used it to pay off my car and take my brother to Vegas. He laughed. You're my new favorite client. Final update. Restraining order hearing was 2 weeks ago. She showed up with her parents and a lawyer. Different lawyer, better one this time. Judge reviewed everything. The video, the false police report, the attempted eviction, the harassment at my work, the camera footage, all of it. Her lawyer argued that the restraining order was retaliatory and unnecessary, and that my ex was just trying to communicate. Judge looked at her lawyer like he was stupid. Your client filed a false police report, attempted to have the petitioner evicted through false claims, showed up at his workplace, and has been documented on camera at his residence multiple times despite being told to leave. That's not communication. That's harassment. Restraining order granted. 1 year, no contact. My ex started crying. Her mom stood up and started yelling at the judge about how this was unfair and her daughter was the victim. Belith escorted them out. Her lawyer caught me in the hallway after. Look, my client is willing to settle this quietly. She'll sign a mutual non-disparagement agreement. You both move on. No. She tried to ruin my life. She can deal with the consequences. You're making this harder than it needs to be. She made it hard. I'm just finishing it. He walked away. Since then, things have been quiet. Legally, she can't contact me. Hasn't stopped her from trying through other people, but I just forward everything to my lawyer and block the numbers. Heard through the grapevine what's been happening. Wedding venue kept the deposit. $8,000 gone. Caterer kept half. $3,000. Photographer kept $500. Her dress was already altered, non-refundable. $4,000. She's out about $16,000. Her parents covered most of it, but apparently they're pissed. Made her move back home. Her sister stopped talking to her. The sister had to cancel her own vacation to help deal with a financial mess, and she's bitter. The maid of honor isn't in the wedding party anymore. My ex blamed her for not stopping her from drinking at the party. Their friendship imploded. Several of her friends quietly apologized to me. Said they'd been uncomfortable with how she talked about me behind my back, but didn't want drama. Now they feel stupid. Her job situation got weird. She works in marketing. Someone there saw the video. It spread around the office. She's looking for a new job because everyone knows her as the ring girl. As for me, I'm good. Better than good, actually. Moved into a new apartment last month. Fresh start, nicer place, better area, no memories. Started therapy working through trust issues. My therapist says I handled everything well, that setting boundaries wasn't cruel. It was necessary. Not dating yet, not ready, maybe in a few months. Right now, I'm just enjoying not walking on eggshells around someone who secretly resented me. The ring money paid off my car loan and funded a trip with my brother. No regrets. Some people online said I humiliated her unnecessarily, that I should have handled it privately, given her a chance to explain when sober to those people. Nah, she said what she said in public. She gets consequences in public. She spent 4 years pretending to love me while actually loving the lifestyle in the ring. She didn't value me. She valued what I represented, and the second she admitted that, drunk or not, she lost all claim to my time, energy, or ring. Did I love her? Yeah. Does it hurt sometimes? Sure. Late at night when I remember the good times, but then I remember she was performing the whole time, and the hurt turns into relief. I dodged a marriage to someone who would have resented me daily while spending my money. Someone who would have eventually cheated or left anyway, but only after securing as much as she could. The ring was just a symptom. The disease was her entitlement, her belief that she deserved luxury just for existing. And I refused to be someone's ATM with a pulse. That's it. That's where I'm at. Single, ringless, $12,500 richer, and honestly okay with it. The trash took itself out. I just held the door. To anyone going through something similar, trust your gut. When someone shows you who they really are, believe them. Don't let anyone guilt you into accepting less than you deserve because you've invested time. 4 years is a long time. 40 years would have been way worse. Thanks for reading, Reddit. Time to move on for real now. P.S. If my ex is reading this, and I know you are, here's your closure. We're done forever. Stop trying. The person you wanted to marry for his wallet has moved on. Find another one. Or better yet,